Let's see, I've pressed the cover to the Sparkle Comics. So when we added the water to the wash, we saw a lot of blue ink come up. But as Dr. Paul says, these Golden Age books have ink to spare. And yeah, I do not see any noticeable loss of ink. The blue is still really great. We definitely lost no ink over here on this side. I'd wanted to do a little bit longer wash to be able to work out these dirty spots, but maybe we can do something about them a little later. And of course, since it was a very short wash, we didn't have really any effect on the tanning. We did do the tear seals, which look great. I need to do the trimming. That little piece is added back in very nicely. Reinforced part of the spine. Reinforced this area here where there's a rip. And of course, reinforce this area where there is a rip. And you can definitely see the Tengujo, just barely though. So we did a really good job. And the rip is noticeable from this side in the blue, but not by much. Alright, so we're going to trim this book and probably just go ahead and put it back together. Alright, so I saved y'all the trouble of seeing me trim the book and put it all back together. Y'all see me do that. I will say the staples went in really well on this book. I did use Captain Larry's method on the top one. I was having a little problem. Bottom one went in really well. So let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very nice, very smooth. Of course, there wasn't a whole lot really wrong with this book to begin with. Looks great. Staples were a bit off center. Back cover, can't really tell that we had any ink loss there. I did miss one. Can't really even tell now, except for the blue there, that there's a rip. If you look at the white, can't even tell the rip. Maybe a little bit there at the top. The rip goes right there if you can see it. And I think I missed sealing that one. Didn't really mess around with all these other black spots. I did try to work on them a little bit. They just didn't seem to work with me. We have that piece missing from the top. And sadly, because we were losing some of the ink, I didn't get to soak it as long as I wanted, see if we could get rid of some of this tanning. Of course, because of the tanning, we do see more of the Tengujo there. Okay, so if you saw, we had a little boo-boo. We had staples pop from the spine of the book. That was 100% my fault. I had put the backing board a little bit too deep into the book, and also this is a thicker book and my press just barely will, there's just not any more adjustment for me to go lighter, and that combined, I put too much pressure on the staples and the staples pop. But we are always willing to show the good and the bad on this channel, and so I wanted to be transparent about that, about what happened. But we fixed it, no big deal. I removed the cover again, and actually I fixed also a few of the little places that we had missed before. I still need to trim this, but yeah, fixed the staple, and oops, looks like I still missed one more little tear. And there's Jack, and you can see where I did the staple repair there. But yeah, everything's all fixed and such now. And thank you, Jack. Why do you have to get right into the camera? Scoot over there. Also, I had a staple pop not only on the cover there, but at the centerfold. So I did have to scoot. Sorry. I know you want to be the center of attention. So if you can see here, I did have to reinforce the staples on the centerfold, but all that's nicely fixed. And there we go. You can see a little bit of the Tengujo. And then I'd fixed that piece that I'd mentioned in the previous video. I still need to trim it. So yeah, overall, great job. All the repairs came out exactly like we wanted. Like I said, the biggest thing is, you know, it gave me an opportunity to work on a United Features book, which we haven't worked on before. Each company, maybe they use the same printer, maybe they didn't, but I do feel that each book acts a little bit different, especially across publishers. So yeah, this gave us opportunity to be able to investigate doing a United Features book. This from 1949, so right in the middle of the golden age. Sorry we couldn't reduce the tanning, but we was worried about ink loss. So anyway, I think we learned some things. Not to press the book too hard is one, but you know, how we can work on United Features books again. So still might try to work a little bit on those spots, but otherwise that is it. We're calling this one done. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this, and with that, I'm say peace, love, and comics. Thanks. All right, Jack, you can get the camera now. You want to say bye? Bye.